Hi everyone, welcome to my weekly prediction video for the Premier League. Let's not talk about last week. I had an absolute stinker. I think I got about one completely right, and that was about it. Looking at this week's fixtures, some big games. None other than Newcastle against Chelsea. I know I'm being biased, but St James's Park early kickoff. Thought this would have been played on Sunday since we played on Wednesday night, but nope. They decided to kick off at 12:30 on a Saturday. Thanks, guys. Tough game though. We beat Chelsea 3 times in a row in the Premier League at home, but we've got quite a lot of injuries. So I think 1-1, and I think 1-1 would be a good result for Newcastle with the injuries we have. But you never know, with the crowd behind them, we could nick it. They might nick it. They're in good form as well, but very indifferent, especially away from home. So you just never know. The home banker of the weekend looks like it's Bournemouth against Burnley. Bournemouth should have beaten Man United at Old Trafford, that 4-4 thriller. I think they'll have too much for Burnley going forward. They may nick a goal, but I think Bournemouth will win that one 3-1. I think it will be a comfortable victory. Then a massive game down at the South Coast where Brighton take on Sunderland, the old enemy, after beating us 1-0 last week. But Brighton, are a very, very tough team and a very tough place to go and win. Not many teams do it, and I don't think Sunderland will do it either. I think it'll be a 2-1 home win. I think this is the first fixture where they're going to be missing quite a lot of their players because of AFCON as well. So, yeah, 2-1 win to Brighton. The other home banker, I don't really like to call Man City a home banker, but I think Bournemouth are more of a banker because West Ham have found a little bit of form, and you just never know with City sometimes. But I still think at home they'll be too powerful for West Ham. I'm going for a 4-0 victory at home. Wolves yet without a win so far this season. Very unlucky not to get something against Liverpool. Take on Brentford, who of course are a very strange side away from home at times. I don't know, there could be a shock today. There could be a shock. Wolves have been showing that they're capable of winning a game without winning a game. So I'm going to go for a shock home win here. I'm going to go 2-1. Now, the problem I've done here is I've gone 4 home wins and a draw so far. So, and then you got your 5:30 kickoff. Very hard one to call. Spurs against Liverpool. Now, Liverpool have gone back to their old way of playing a little bit, where they've been very solid at the back, winning in Europe with a clean sheet, beating Brighton with a clean sheet, and they seem to have got a bit of a balance again. Probably because they dropped Isak, the rat. That always helps, doesn't it? Spurs are obviously very good technically going forward without really scoring the goals that they should be scoring. Very weak at the back at times. I've got a feeling this will be the away win of the weekend, along with the next fixture as well, potentially. But Liverpool to win it, and I think it'll be 2-1 to Liverpool. Which takes us to 2 8 o'clock kickoffs. 2 8 o'clock kickoffs on a Saturday. Just put one on a Sunday. One game on Sunday. Crazy. Everton against Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal flying. Everton flying. I think this is the potential of a very hard game for Arsenal. Obviously, everyone points to an Arsenal win, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as what people might think it is. Everton are in good form. Grealish is in good form. They just don't score enough goals. And I think that could be their downfall today. And I'm going to go for a 3-1 Arsenal win. Then we've got Leeds against Palace. Palace played on Thursday, but rested a lot of players in their 2-2 draw in the Conference League. Europa League. But this is a tough game at Elland Road. Leeds need to win their home games to have a chance of staying in this league. So I think Leeds might nick this because they'll be fresher, and they do like to win at home. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Leeds. Which takes us to Sunday. The one kickoff at 4:30. Villa at home to Manchester United. Now, this is a massive game for both clubs if they want top 4 aspirations, and if Villa want to carry on potentially being title contenders. I've been so impressed with Unai Emery's team. Didn't start well and then have gone on an amazing run of 10 out of 11 games winning. That is fabulous form. And they've done it without really spending massive in summer either, because they couldn't. They've had financial problems, and it just shows you how good Emery's done. Manchester United, on the other hand, scoring goals now. They've got the threat, but they still can't defend properly. And I just think I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Man United go ahead and Villa win, because that seems to what their pattern of games seem to be done. I think they've won the most points from losing positions, Villa, this season so far. If I could be wrong, but they'll definitely be up in the top 3 for doing it. And I think Villa will run out 3-1 winners in this one. I really do. And then the last fixture before Christmas is Fulham Nottingham Forest. Well, it's the last fixture of this round of games, because there are a few more fixtures to play. Fulham in a relegation battle, Forest in a relegation battle. Both teams probably shouldn't be in a relegation battle, to be fair. Fulham have looked good without winning games. Forest are starting to find their feet. And I think this will be Desmond 2-2. I really do. So, guys, let me know in the comments what you think the results will be. Please, you know, I love talking to other football fans and finding out what they think for the weekend. We'll review my results for the next run of fixtures, which will be after Christmas. But yeah, some big games today. So enjoy your football. If I don't speak to you, have a Merry Christmas. Have a great New Year. Love yous all. Take care.